Hey, I'm Mike McGroarty, and today I want to talk to you about something that's happened to me in my life. You know, I spent my life working in and around the landscape nursery business, and I can't even remember how many years ago I actually started growing and selling small plants. And today I teach other people how to do that on a pretty low-key basis. And these are my buddies here. This is We Behave. This is Fergus right here. And Finnegan over here. These are miniature donkeys. So basically I spend my day here with these two guys messing around. They love wheat thins, as you can see. So, but years ago I was working a regular job like anybody else, and because I had some experience and background with plants, I started putting a few plants in our backyard just as something to fool around with. And that really completely changed my life. A few small plants in the backyard. I had no idea that, here I am now 15 or 20 years later, and I've been showing people how to take little tiny small plants and grow them and sell them at a nice profit. And I teach this to people because, one, I believe in it. The demand is crazy. Right before we started shooting this video, my cell phone rang, and some lady called me. She's looking for 100 boxwood plants from Michigan. I'm in Ohio. She's calling from Michigan, trying to buy plants for me because she can't find what she wants, at near her house there. So the demand is just crazy insane. And I don't want you to think that you need to do this on a really, really big scale, because you don't. You can start with just a handful of plants in your backyard. I'm going to teach you how to root them, how to grow them from cuttings, how to pot them up, what we do, how to do. We've got this DVD right here. I got the thing in my pocket, and everything, the basics, the quick and easy, fastest way possible to get started doing this. We put this on this DVD. Dustin, I think, was that about 30 minutes? Is that what we end up doing?
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to put this thing in your hands for a little bit of nothing, just to introduce you to me and what I do, and what we do with plants here. So, but I think the most important thing is it doesn't matter where you live. You can grow a few plants at home in your backyard. You can work with a flat this big, and each plant, when you root a plant, you need about 1 square inch. So in a flat the size of a regular table placemat, you can probably, that's Fergus bumping the camera. Come here, buddy. Get over here. You can get about 150 rooted cuttings in an area the size of that table placemat. And that rooted cutting is going to be worth anywhere from, the minute it has roots on it, that thing's going to be worth anywhere from 65 cents to $1. But believe it or not, just a stick with no roots has a market, because people buy unrooted hardwood cuttings. Then they root them themselves. I buy unrooted hardwood cuttings from people. So this is the most amazing business that I've ever been involved with, because you can literally take something that's what looks like trash, like somebody else is going to drag it out to the tree lawn and put it out there for the garbage guy to pick up. We cut them into little tiny sticks and turn them into live, viable, living plants that people pay us really good money for. So I'm not going to promise you get rich. That's not what I'm about. I'm going to show you how to take little tiny plants and start earning some money with those, and you can grow that to any size that you want. The market is there. People are waiting in line to buy rooted cuttings. Like right now, at the time of this recording, boxwood plants are really in short supply. I have people asking me all the time. They're looking for boxwood rooted cuttings. They're looking for little tiny boxwoods this big. The lady on the phone wanted to buy 150 18-inch boxwood plants. So this is right, and right now there's all kinds of plant shortages going on. The plant market is a lot like the stock market. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. But in the end, it's always consistent. And there's always somebody that people are insane about plants. First of all, gardening gives people a sense of satisfaction, a sense of comfort and peace. So they love to buy small plants. It makes them feel good. A lot of the really small, really pretty flowering shrubs are super easy to propagate and root them. The minute you have it, people find out you have them, they're going to be waiting in line for you to come here. You want to be in a movie? We'll be in a movie with me. People just go crazy over the plants that you have for sale. So whether you want to sell them 1 at a time, 10 at a time, 50 at a time, 100 at a time, it doesn't matter. One of my customers is in Illinois, and she's got a big wholesale grower up there buying from her on a regular basis because he's short supply. Everything is in short supply. So I don't know what else to tell you. All I'm going to tell you is make an effort to get this DVD. It's like 30 minutes. We cover a lot of really good information in the DVD, and I hope that this really appeals to you, because it's been a life-changing moment for me. That's why, I spend my days here in Ohio with these 2 little donkeys, and right now I'm building a new house over there. It's going to be a little bit more winter protected than the house that they had last winter. So I never thought, when I started growing a few small plants in my backyard 15 or 20 years ago, probably 20 years ago I guess it was, I don't know, that it would turn into what it has for me. But right now I've got plants everywhere you look. But I think the most important thing that you can take away is you don't have to have a nursery. If you grow 1 flat of plants, there's somebody that's going to be interested in buying those plants. And the number of plants that you can grow, the number of variety is just completely, it's wide open. Today you see a lot of plants that are on the market that are patented, and you may or may not know anything about that. Don't worry about that. There's hundreds and hundreds of plants that are public domain. You're free to grow and propagate. That's all that I grow. I don't propagate any patented plants. I don't need to. I'm not going to pay those royalties. Once in a while I'll buy one and sell it, but that's neither here nor there. All right, I'm going to wrap this thing up. Get your hand. I lost my DVD. Get your hands on this thing. 30 minutes. It's a great way. It's a great lifestyle. People have bought this stuff from me in the past and completely changed their lives, because all of a sudden they have purpose now. They go out in the backyard and they get, people kind of get crazy over plants when they start doing this. So, and I hope that happens to you. But anyway, I'm not promising you anything other than the fact that you're going to enjoy the process. And there's money to be made at it. If your desire is to make a lot of money with it, then you can just expand it larger. But most importantly, you're going to start with a little tiny a handful of cuttings this big and grow that into anything that you want to grow it into. So get your hands on the DVD, and I hope to interact with you later on. I'm Mike McGroarty, and I'm here in Perry, Ohio.